And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster and I'm touching base with you as I do every day. How are you all doing? I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I did. I had a very quiet but busy weekend. It was kind of mixture. I had a mixed bag weekend. How was your weekend? How are you? What's new in your world? Today is election eve. Election Eve day. How do you want to say it? It is election day eve. Holy moly, it is already here, y'all. It is already here. And I can't wait till it's over. I cannot wait till it is over. And I hope everyone's doing well, though. I know everyone's stressed. I know people are freaking out. People need a vacation. We are all going to need some therapy after all of this. It has been nonstop. This weekend has been crazy. I don't know if you've seen. We'll talk about some of the crazy stuff, and then we'll talk about some stuff that I just want to bring to your attention as the nerd that I am in politics. And I have never been a politician. I have never been in politics itself, but I have been loving politics since I was in high school. And I guess that's why I was a Republican at that time. That's why I became a Republican, because most young people that were Republicans were like these nerds for into politics. So that's what I was like when I was younger. So let's say good morning. How are you all? Good morning. I see Aya is the first person in the building. She is the gold. Goes to Aya. Grand Rising. Ron, everyone, God is in control the day before the elections. I agree with you. Aya, I just have to believe that God, for those that I believe in God, I'm a person of faith. He is going to protect us. He is in control. He's in control. I see Brian is silver for today. And happy election eve, fam. That's what he says. And then with the bronze this morning is Rashawn Vincent. Good morning and happy Monday, Ron and Touch Base Daily family. And I see in the building, Mr. Derek T. Tuggle. West Coast is in the building. The West Coast is in the building. And Lisa is in the building as well. How you doing, Lisa? Lisa, what's going on? And again, as a reminder, make sure you go to Lisa's page on her Instagram. How about this? Let me do that really quick while I'm having you guys do it. Let's go to Lisa's page because this is very important. And we'll make sure we always support our community here. And if you go to Lisa's page, let me pop on that real quick. Lisa, sorry, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot because it is so cool to do so, to support. And we didn't get a chance to do this Friday, and I want to make sure we do it today. Okay, here we go. Where we are, Instagram. It should be that one. There we go. So, guys, make sure when you go to Lisa's page. If you're new to the community and you've never been to Lisa's page, it's a really amazing page. It's all about her branding is Hello Healing, and she's talking about all of the suggestions, all the mindsets, affirmations, positive words, encouragement. You will find some rest and relaxation there, and also some reflection. So check out Lisa's page, and it's the founder of Hello Healing, and you can check that out. I think you will enjoy that, like I said. But she also has a book that is out. There it goes. There it is. So make sure you check out her book. I'm going and I get that in there. It's a little video. Wait, is it? Okay, there's a video there. Okay, there we go. So check it out. A Pause for Inner Peace by Lisa Seeley. And she has been working so hard on this project. And so it is November. She put her mind and heart to this in January when we all came in to the month with our with things we wanted to do and what we wanted to accomplish. Bravo to Lisa for accomplishing it, making it happen. Guys, she's a great example for all of us. Lord knows to me, to just stick to your guns, stick to what your vision is, and go after it. So, again, check it out. Check out her page, and I think you will be definitely rewarded for doing so. Anyway, I love it. I love the way it's laid out. It's a beautiful page, lots of information. Okay, so there you go. So I just want to do that. So I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Lisa. I know I did not plan for that, but I wanted to just give you a shout out. Okay, she says good morning. And then we have Mimi in the building. Mimi, good morning, Ron and RLP family. I see you. And Bryson's in the building. Bryson says, what's up, Ron? What's up, RLP family? What's up, CQ family? Happy Election Day Eve. One more day until the big weekend. Whew. Golly, it's almost there. A couple of hours away. Lisa says, I believe Kamala will win. I am more concerned for her safety and the citizens of this country. These people are mentally touched. I am with you, Lisa. We have to pray for those that believe in prayer more than any time. Again, we have not been this divided since 1861. 1861. That's what the ratings, how things are in America. Since 1861, we have not been this angry with one another, this divided with one another, and the hatred for the other since 1981. Okay, Chrissy Corn is in the building. Hey, Chrissy. Chrissy's in the building. Good morning, she says. Jazzy's in the building. She says, good morning, beautiful people. And Lisa says, she says, thank you, Ron. I appreciate your support. Anytime, Lisa, you know you got it here. Congratulations. Lisa, I see the great congratulations to Lisa. Great. Yes, it makes a great holiday gift. She says it makes a great holiday gift. Please support if you can. And yes, indeed. Lisa, is it going to be on Amazon? Just a question. Is it going to be on Amazon? And I see, I'm used to it, and I love you for it. Facts, y'all. Good morning, Bryson. Hey, Tunja's in the building. Woo! What's going on? My Martha's Vineyards Film Festival partner in crime. What's going on? And Mimi says, yes, Ron. Yes, Ron, pray. We need to pray for our nation. We need to pray for our nation. We need to pray for the people. He probably doesn't, I don't know if he wants me to share, but I'll share it anyway. I'm sorry, Brian. But anyway, for those that know, Brian's in the building. After what I experienced yesterday, okay, here we go. Brian said, after what I experienced yesterday, door knocking was, yes, some of these people are extreme. Brian had all 4 of his tires slashed while out campaigning for Kamala yesterday. That's some crazy crap. These people are crazy. You don't see Kamala people. You don't see Democrats. You don't see independents doing this. You don't see sane Republicans doing it. You see mega people doing this craziness. I mean, that's insane. To slash someone's tires. Ugh. These people are, and I people say, Ron, don't say it, and I'm gonna, I say it every time because, again, Hillary, whether people like it or not, spoke the truth, and there's only one truth. What I call Trump supporters, mega supporters, they are deplorable. And if I was running for office, I would say the same thing. And there's no group of people that's more violent, more crazy, more angry And you're like, for what? How could you be white in America and be angry? The odds are for you. It's just the insanity every day. And it's not, I know it's not just white people, because obviously we know there are Puerto Ricans, there are Black people, and Latinos and Asians, and I don't know how many Native Americans are for Trump, but there are people that vote against their needs also. And I have to say, if this person's behavior does not alarm you, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Hey G, good morning, Miss G.R. Houston Hack is, does it? Houston Jack is in the building, and Tanja says, driving through DC yesterday, I was sad to see gates up around the Capitol and businesses starting to board up downtown. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Ugh. Oh my goodness, Brian. Kelly says, oh my goodness, Brian. Thankful you're safe. I mean, you have to give it to the Kamala people. This weekend, they had like, I think the number was, is someone to correct me or not, 8,000 or 80,000 people out yesterday going door to door. I think it was 8,000, going door to door, even going door to door to people that they already visited to make sure they're voting. That is phenomenal. What is going on in Michigan and Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, the blue wall. And for those that don't know politics and don't follow it like we nerds, you probably say, why do they call Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania the blue wall? Because usually they vote in unison, except for once. But normally they vote in unison. So if all go Republican, if one goes Republican, they all go Republican. That only has happened, I think, once or twice. If they all vote blue, they are all blue. And most of the time, those are blue states. And they have voted this together every election except for one time. I think that's when Pennsylvania had a fluke. But yeah. Okay. Lisa says, the panelist Scott on CNN was specifically asked about his support for Dump, and he said he has to go for him because he can't roll with Kamala's policies. So crazy because, yes, exactly, Lisa. So crazy because Trump has no policies. No policies on this wonderful election eve. Lisa says, our win with Black women call raised over 3 million last night. Oh, I missed the calls last night. What was I doing? You guys sneak in on this stuff. Brian says, thanks, fam. Just glad my son wasn't with me. Ugh. So horrible. So horrible. And I am going to say it. I will always say it. I mean, they are deplorable. There's no one, they exhaust me. They exhaust me. Trump, the mega people exhaust me. But give it up to Kamala this weekend with all her positive messaging. She was on the campaign trail, sharing positivity, giving out positivity, sharing the importance of voting, sharing the importance of unity, sharing the importance of women's rights, sharing the importance of supporting the women of this country, supporting. I mean, it was her words keep. One thing that we can say about Kamala, I know, there's many things I can say good about Kamala. But one of the things, as someone that has watched her evolved in, look, a little more than 100 plus days, is she has taken her role and grown it over these last 100+ days. Literally, you could see her growth mentally, emotionally, every day on the campaign trail. She has improved every single day. She was thrusted into this position. Thrusted. Not just woke up one morning, not a planned event and saying, hey, you're going to be running for president. Yes, Tanja, she's found her groove. I loved it. Yes, SNL skit was so cool. I should have had that queued up, right? But man, it was so good. I mean, what a great weekend. I mean, like I said, she's done everything right. People will go there. This whole campaign, her campaign will go down in history. Students will be political science students. Political science students will be using her campaign model. They will be studying it for years to come. For years to come. Political science majors, political science teachers and classes, political science scholars will be studying her campaign for generations to come. What she was able to do in 3 months is miraculous. Okay, so anyway, some other news is going on out there. Definitely want to take some time to give a moment of memory to Quincy Jones, music icon, transitions at age 91. And I had this up for what is it? AP News. Just a couple of pictures there. Let me just kind of share that. Here we go. Share that little screeny again, because that's how we roll here. Here we go. So I'm wondering for most of you guys, what is your most memorable moment for Quincy Jones? And if you compare that with, what is your favorite song that Quincy Jones produced? I know he produced a lot of music, but do you have a favorite? We know he's worked with so many artists. So do you guys have a favorite song? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite song? What is your favorite Quincy song or favorite contribution to the music world? I had to probably say it that way, right? Music contribution to the music world, because he was a legend. So anyway, just putting it out there. Just wanted to know what you guys think and what kind of music you guys listen to over the years. We Are the World. Yes, We Are the World. Yes. Brian says his most impactful for me, We Are the World. That okay, number 2. Yes, she and her team or go for this campaign. Got that. Okay. Any others out there? Any? We Are the World is one of my favorite songs ever recorded. It still gives me bubbly feelings. It still makes me like feel all warm inside about the world. Tell Me a Bedtime Story is my favorite, says Tanja. Tell Me a Bedtime Story is my favorite. Oh, yes, another one. I love Quincy and the Wiz. The entire WTC scene is memorable. Yes. He's on down the road. I went. Do you know The Wiz was my second Broadway play that I ever went to when I was a kid, when I was younger? I guess. What year did The Wiz come out? I know I was young. Was I in high school? I think I was in high school. Yeah, my first ever Broadway play was Cats, but my second was The Wiz. Epic with production. Yeah, you know what? we all know his epic was definitely Michael Jackson's stuff. All of Michael Jackson's stuff, especially Thriller. Especially, we just came out for Halloween here in New York City. And every year in New York City on Halloween, and obviously, you know, I left Halloween. I was supposed to hang out at, at the um, at the parade, but I was just done. And y'all saw my video. It was hot. It was sticky. It was stinky. And then once they started smoking marijuana, I was done. I said, I'm out of here. But every year in New York City at the Halloween parade, I think it's like 100 plus. I know it's 100 plus. Dancers are in the street doing the Thriller dance. You know, the whole dance for the movie from the beginning to the end, and they march down 6th Avenue doing the march. It is something spectacular to see if you've never seen it before. Okay. G says, what World Trade Center is the World WTC is the World Trade Center. He was on the piano. Yeah. What else you guys are saying? Quincy Jones. Moody's Mood for Love and We Are the World. Jazzy says, here we go. Moody's Mood for Love and We Are the World. And what else you guys got going in here? What else are you sharing? My favorite, it has to be We Are the World. I have to say, it still gives me bubblies. And God is trying to tell me something from Color Purple. Yeah, remember that one? God is trying to tell you something. That reminds me of church. Yes. Derek D. Tugger says, my favorite moments are being a background actor in his music video, Soul Bossa Nova, and being a seat filler in a televised show honoring Quincy. I have too many favorite songs to mention. See, Derek was even in some of his productions. For those that don't know, Derek is an actor and works very vigorously for those that are in the industry of acting, the film industry. Also, Kimmy Kim says, also loved Secret Garden with Barry White. Oh my gosh. Derek, you're right. There's just too many songs. Barry White's music was incredible. Barry White. Who could forget Barry White? Unless you're young. Unless you're just born in the Barry White. My mother used to play Barry White music all the time. Barry White. Yes, Jelly says, I was that video that the other day. I watched the video the other day of the Thriller dance. Yeah, they do their thing. They can dance that. In New York City, they love that dance. Aya says, the Broadway musical The Wiz opened in 1975. Okay, so I was a kid. I was in the 5th grade. I was in the 5th grade when that happened. Okay, because my grades line up with the years. So I know what years I know my years from my grades. Derek says, Kimmy says, yes. Lisa says, I love the clip where Michael is looking like, what the hell, when Cyndi Lauper and others were singing on We Are the World. Michael was a funny dude. So those are our moments. Those are our Quincy moments. You had to take a moment to dedicate. I'm surprised. Is Bryson still in the building? Is Bryson still in the building? Because Bryson usually has something to say about entertainment. What's going on, Bryson? The greats are leaving us. You know what that means? It just means we're getting older. And you know, we're the first, our generation, for most of the people that are in this building, our generation is the generation that people were raised heavily with new media, music videos, the radio stations that were totally like with everyone playing like Z100 and and then we had such universal music categories, pop music, We're the first generation to have so many artists. And because back in the Motown days and, Epic, and back in the old days, they only had like small bunches of singers and artists in each one of those. I mean, compared to today, I say small compared to today. The only thing different about the other thing different for today and the yesteryears is that most people are on the scene for such a short period of time. It's hard to create legacy in music these days, but some do. Some rise above and do it. Okay. Let's move away from Quincy. Next one. Next thing on the agenda is hold on a second. There we go. What did you guys do this past weekend? I'm curious. What did you do this past weekend? And like I said, this weekend I finished. For those that have you ever? Sorry, if you have never heard of the TV show series on Netflix called The Diplomat, for all the political, again, geekies out there, you might, I mean, it's a good show. I'm not sure how true it is to reality. I have no clue because I've never read really any books other than Madame Albright about what a diplomat does overseas. But it looks like it's possible. So, but it's a really good movie. I mean, good series on Netflix called The Diplomat. The Diplomat. Okay, there we go. Tom just says it's great. I love it. I love the writing. I love the creativity. And also I am a fan of British television. So it combines British television with American perspective, and these two perspectives going at it in this particular series. Love it. Lots of good, smart stuff going on there. G says, walked like a mad woman and supported a grand opening for Glitz Optical, Black-owned optical store. Oh, that must have been great, G. Yeah, I haven't sent out my invitations to folks. Anybody wants to pop on, let me do that too. Hold on a second. Let me invite some folks on here if you want to come on. This is a good Monday. We're just chilling today. I know there's a lot going on, but I was like, we will do politics light. But I do want to share one thing with you guys I think is important. So I'm going to get this copied, and I'm going to get our barcode set up. Sorry about that. I didn't get the barcode set up. Here we go. Let's see here. There we go. Linktree. And I'll let you know when the barcode is ready. And if you want to come on, you can come on. Hold on a second. And let's try that again. Okay, there we go. There we go. We are on the screen, and conversations on the Touch Base Daily. Here we go. Gonna put that in there, paste, and it's done. Okay, so if you guys scan the barcode, it will take you to Touch Base Daily, join the conversation link, and you'll be able to join in the conversation if you want to come on. Okay. I see here. Lisa said, fall cleaning, packing stuff away. I did that too. And you know what I did yesterday? For those that don't know, we have a Macy's here in downtown Brooklyn, and it's closing. I cannot believe that they did those major renovations of the old A&S store, and that store is closing. But what I did get yesterday, I was happy. They had a sale on cast iron frying pans. And for those that I was telling my buddy who was with me, he was like, why would you get something so heavy? He said, don't you want to get one of the Teflons? I said, never. It's all about the cast iron. So I have a big giant cast iron pan, probably about 20 inches. It's huge. and I have to usually use, cook on it. With all these others, it's huge. It's too huge. So I went and bought a 10-inch one yesterday and a 10-inch and a 12-inch. I think it's 10-inch and 12-inch. And I have to tell you, I am so happy. I am so happy because how many of you use cast iron frying pans? They are the best. They are the best for your cooking. They're good for your health. They're good for cooking. And they last several lifetimes. You can pass those down to your kids and your grandkids and your great-grands. They last forever. Nothing like a good old cast iron frying pan. Anyway. Okay, there you go. I have started watching it. I fell off. You fell off, Lisa? Oh, gosh. How could you fall off? I actually rested for the first weekend. Oh, Jazzy, rested. Rested. Rest is good. Oh, yeah. See, I can't tell you anything about the show because it's so good that one thing leads to the other, and so I can't talk about it. Other than you should be watching it because season 2, it ends like something I can't talk about it. Moving right along, it is a good show if you have not seen it yet. The Diplomat on Netflix, one of the #1 shows. And Lisa says, no, only cast iron and stainless steel. Everything else forever chemicals. Change out your pots and pans. Amen, Lisa, right? Steel, stainless steel, and cast iron. Well, now my cast iron collection is been expanded because Macy's had them on sale. And this is around the country, I do believe. So Macy's has them on sale for, I think, 35% off. Guys, it's a great deal. And this weekend they had what's called Family and Friends. So you got an extra 30 or something. I think it was 30% off, the extra 30. So it was dirt cheap. It was good. It was worth it. It was worth it. G says, I use my cast iron and enameled cast iron. Cast iron is the way to go. It's also heavy enough to take someone out if they enter your home. Oh, you need my muscles need it, Lisa. Season 1 was really good. Yeah, The Diplomat. So guys, check it out. Okay, next subject. That was my weekend. My weekend was definitely getting out. I just went and ate out, just spent time with friends. It was a good weekend. Finally just relaxed. I thought I was gonna have a photo shoot this weekend, and it turned out it's next weekend. So I was very happy. I was like, yes, it's next weekend, not this weekend. So I got to relax. Anyway, that's always a good thing. I need new cookware, and so I need to check that out. Yes, go to Macy's. They're having a sale. Check it out. But yes, they are close. Also, Macy's is closing lots of stores around the country. So once they sell out, I was talking to the salesperson at the store. She goes, once they sell out these items, they're never coming back. They're not replenishing because lots of Macy's stores are closing. So get out there and get those great deals. This is a good time to go Christmas shopping. Go to Macy's for those great deals. And I'm not one to usually booster up a brand, but Macy's, they definitely had a good sale yesterday. And there was a whole lot of people there. I was like, ooh, maybe I need to get my luggage, because my buddy was there to get some luggage. That's how I ended up getting the cast iron pots. He was like, I need some luggage. And the Samsonite was on sale for 50% off. And then they had a 30% off for your family and friends. So I don't know. I was going to get some luggage yesterday, but I can't afford to get any new luggage yet. See, Rashawn says, good morning, Dr. Tachi. Hey, Dr. Tachi's in the building. She says, good morning. So good to see you. Chris R is in the building. She said, I just sold some brand new cast iron skillets on Marketplace that I got from the casino. I have too many. Oh, shoot. I wish I would have known. I'm glad I expanded my cast iron collection. Really, I gotta look into that. Yeah. Okay, here's it. So that was it. That was the weekend. That was the weekend. So there's one thing I want to show you guys, and this is, hold on. And then we're gonna do our Motivation Monday close. But I wanted to show you something, and this is another reason why I think Kamala is going to do very well. I think Kamala tomorrow is going to do beyond expectations. Can I say that again? I think she's going to do better than expectation. But I know everyone's afraid to say it. I may be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm going to put it out there. I am going to put it out there. I think it's going to be an overwhelming win for Kamala tomorrow. And the reason why I say that is, one, because Iowa yesterday, the Iowa poll had Kamala winning. Now, the media is always playing games. They're like, Iowa is a red state. It doesn't go blue. It's a red state. It is not. Iowa is not a red state, a blue. It's red when it wants to be, and it's blue when it wants to be. The Iowa has voted for Clinton, Obama. So yes, it votes blue. So it's not far-fetched. But you will hear them say on the news this morning and yesterday, oh, it's a red state. I don't believe what these polls are saying. And this woman, I forgot, I don't have her name here. I should have put her name on my board. This woman has predicted every one of Iowa's elections. All of her polls have been correct. All of them. Sorry, I think they said except one. I'm sorry. There was one that was missing. All of it. She has always been correct. And they're saying that Kamala is up 4 points in Iowa. Now, I'm going to show you something that is going to make you help to. It'll give you some ease, I hope. Hold on a second. Let me go there, because this is what we nerds do. So this is what I do when this is what I do every day. I know this sounds horrible. I do it every day. This is the NBCnews.com Politics 2024 early voting. So this is all about early voting. You'll see all the early votes. Let me just pop this in. So there's early votes. Right now, 76 million. So 76.5 million people have already voted by mail-ins or early in person. 70, can I say it again? 76.5 million people have already voted. Now, when you look at this thing here, I'm going to bring this up here. Like, you look at a place like New York, right? You see New York has Democrats 54%, Republicans 24%, and other, which is usually the independents, 22%, right? Now, in a state like New York, it's highly unlikely a Republican will win this state for presidency. Just highly unlikely. There's so many Democrats, you can't overcome the Democrats, even with the independents and Republicans combined. So that's how you have to look at these things. With the Republicans and the independents combined, cannot override the 54% of Democrats, right? So that's kind of like giving you an idea of how this works. Vermont, another one. 65% of Vermont people vote democratically, 22 vote Republican, and others, which is like independents, are 13%. So now let's take you down to the battleground states, because I want to just bring this to you to bring a little comfort to you. North Carolina. Now, the Harris campaign says they have North Carolina. And I will say, I beg to get, I can get with their analysis. Do you know why? Look at this. Oh, let me go back. Go back to North Carolina. Go back to North Carolina. With all the people that have voted already, 35% are independents, meaning they could go they're not Republicans or Democrats. And look how close it is between the Republicans and the Democrats. 32%, 33%. But look at all of those others, those independents. Now, independents usually sway towards morality and good conduct and common sense. Most independents think in that way. So think about that. North Carolina is not all it's some of these people are saying it's going to go red, it's going to go red, it's going to go red. And then on top of this, across the board in America, there are so many new voters. There are so many new voters that are not polled because they are new. There are so many new people voting. Signing up for that. They can't be counted. No one knows who they are, and probably most of them will sign up as either Democrats or, because most new voters sign up as as Democrats or independent. And there was this gentleman who was on I think he was on TikTok, Black gentleman. And he said he believes Kamala will do overwhelmingly good. And I have been pondering his thoughts and I've been watching this chart every day. And I am leaning towards what this man is saying. He says Kamala is going to have 300. He believes she's going to have 300 plus electoral votes in her camp. And I can see it, because if she can win North Carolina, that's awesome. If she wins PA, look at PA already in the box. 1.7 million people already voting in Pennsylvania. 57% of them are Democrats. Now, we know that some of those Democrats have gone over to Trump, but no, most Democrats are not going over to Trump. It's just not happening. And then this is the silent stuff that they don't talk about in media that drives me crazy, is that the Republicans are at 33% already, right? And then you got 10% other. If you took the Republicans and the others and combined them, they still work out less than the Democrats. But then on top of that, the Republicans are bleeding people. They're bleeding people. Remember, there are lots of Republican women and men that are not voting as Republicans. They are signed Republicans. Like, I used to be a registered Republican and I voted blue. But when I voted, I was registered. Like, it would say 33%. If I was voting, I would be part of that Republican number, but I'm a blue voter. Right? So I'm beginning to feel a lot more at ease. I will be very, very surprised if he wins. I will be very surprised. But look, I mean, think of, you already have, and usually what's happening in these states, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, you have what's called the red mirage. That usually so many Republicans have already voted in early voting that when they count up their votes, or I should say, sorry, that's my bad. When they go into the vote election day, their votes really come in as looking strong on election day. So they have what's called the red mirage, because those are the numbers that are popping in on the screen immediately. But after the election, then they start counting all of these votes, all the mail-in votes. So I am not with the media. I have to say I'm with this for some reason. This dude, I'm telling you, I forgot his name, but I'm gonna find it, because get it to you guys for tomorrow, for tomorrow night. But it makes sense. But look at Iowa. Let's go back to Iowa being in the news this morning. It's in all of political news. It sent shockwaves through politics in the political realm yesterday and this morning. Iowa, look at the votes. It is high. It is Republicans 40% already in the bank, and 39% of Democrats have voted. So 40% of Republicans have voted, 39% have voted, and then the others. Remember those independents? But again, if most of the Democrats hold strong to being Democrats in Iowa, which is pretty much go lucky, easygoing, they call it Mayberry kind of state, and Republicans are shifting, the women are shifting, and then you have the independents, this is very possible. And that's why now they're worried about Wisconsin. Because look at Wisconsin. Republicans are only 26% in the bank. 34% of in the bank is Democrats. And look at the others. 40% are independent voters in Wisconsin. Now, I know this is probably a nerdy thing to talk about on a motivation one, but I just want to help maybe ease your minds that it is not as dire as some people are saying. Even though they're saying it's a tie. I don't get it. Maybe I'm that off. I mean, same like now Georgia is a little more, I can say Georgia is going to be a little tight. It could be tight because think Republicans at 48%, 45% are Democrats, and that little slither of 7% is others, which are independents. Again, though, a lot of Georgians that are Republicans are saying they're going to vote for Kamala. The rallies are packed. I'm just saying. Anyway, and could Florida? Now Florida is way out of the picture. It's 44 Republicans, so Florida may not be able to flip. Even though I thought Florida could flip, but don't think so. Maybe not. Anyway, I just wanted to show. This is cool. I'll have this link on the on the description page. Hopefully, this gives you a little bit more relaxing of the mind this evening as you kind of like relax, get ready for the vote. The same thing with Nevada. Look at Nevada has 38% Republicans, but Democrats are 34% already in the bank. And then you got the others. Those others, 28%. You combine them with the Democrats. Hey, Rosemary's in the building. Felicia is in the building. I didn't get a chance to say hello to y'all. And Arizona, 42%, 33% Democrats, and then 25% others. So guys, I don't think it is. I think it's just my observation and like I said, I don't do this professionally. I'm just using my common sense. Maybe my common sense is not so common. That's possible. But especially with Iowa coming out with what they said this today, and looking at these numbers, it's quite possible. It's quite possible. So, guys, don't fret. Don't fret. We're going to win. We are going to win. I believe we're going to win. I think there are more good people in this country than we know. I should say, there are good people in this country that do want to preserve the democracy. Yes, we just went over. Yep, we just did that. Right now, North Carolina has already in the box of people right now, by according to the ballots, already voted for is 4,453,339. So yes, so it's, and then again, there are so many new registered voters that have not been counted, and that is across the country. So guys, don't fret. We got this. And speaking of that, if you want to join me tomorrow, you can join me tomorrow, and the rest of this community will be here at 9 o'clock. Probably, I'm going to probably be here 8 o'clock because things get started about 8 o'clock. But you can check out what we are doing here. We'll be here. We'll be perusing all of the different channels. I'll be linking all the channels, linking you, CNBC, NBC, going in. We'll be looking at all the different people, what they're doing, what they're talking. And it says, you know what? At first I was like, should I do this? Or I should just go and just hang out and relax by myself. But I said, this would be a good way for those of us who just want to hang out and connect with others while this is going on. Exactly. Girl Club says, I'll be here with my tall glass of wine. Exactly. Bring your wine, relax. We can chat it up. We can connect with each other. I got this thing on. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow, technically at 9 o'clock, but I'm sure I will be here earlier at 8 o'clock. But most of the polls close at 9 o'clock. So maybe I'll just stick to 9 o'clock because the polls in New York close at 9. So we won't get any indications of what's going on until the polls are closed at 9. And once those polls are closed, then we'll have 9, 10, 11. The only one we might not stay up for, or we might stay up for, who knows? Because I'll be watching it, because this is what I do on election night. I just said, you know what? Why not include you into it? And we'll look at some other feeds and some other platforms and what they're doing, and we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have fun, just talk, chill out, relax. Girl Club says, I am so happy I took off this week. My neighbors, some of my neighbors have packed their bags and they are gone. They're like, I'm out of the country. They are gone. Rosemary says, I'll be here with all you smart people. Thank you, Rosemary. Yeah. Ron, you should start at 9 because it's going to go. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lisa. So yeah, we'll start at 9. We'll stick to the plan. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Okay. And let's see here. Borough by borough early voting. One of the boroughs only had it's Lisa. That is the problem with America, is that there are 360 plus million people in this country, and only half will vote. Only half are going to vote. It's going to be roughly 150 million people altogether that vote, if that many. So yeah, the country is always, just like everything else, in the hands of the few. St. Jazzy, North Carolina. I see that. Okay, I see it. Okay, let's go to our closing encouragement for the week. And I have that for you. And let me pop this and this, stop this sharing. And we are going to share the last screen of the day and get you guys on your way. What time is it? Are we on good timing? Yep, we're on good timing to get you guys out of here and get yourselves ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. Okay, here we go. We present our Monday motivation. I put this out on the Patreon page. So again, for those that want to, I didn't put my little banners up, did I? I did not put my banners up today. I put up all the other banners, but make sure you also like and subscribe. If you're here, like and subscribe. It does great for the algorithms. And it lets LinkedIn know, it lets YouTube know that you like what we are doing here. Also, so this is my Patreon page. You guys can go to Patreon .com/ and go to Ron Lewis Photos, and you can get all of the stuff in here, all of the teachings, the lessons, all that stuff. Monday, Motivation Mondays. But this Motivation Monday is, let me pop that screen there. There we go. Pop here, and there we go. There we go. Embrace the fight, embrace the win. That's what we're talking about this week. And this is based on Kamala Harris's. Let me clear that. Oh, sorry. Got to get Lisa off the screen there. There we go. Embrace the fight, embrace the win. Motivation Monday. This is based on Kamala Harris. We always do a quote that we base these on. So here's a Kamala Harris quote. And when we fight, we win. Here's a little breakdown. This powerful statement reminds us that every challenge we face is an opportunity to rise, to push forward, and to achieve greatness. It's not just about the battles we choose, but the spirit with which we engage them. Whether it's a professional goal, a professional hurdle, or a collective cause, remember that our determination and resilience are our greatest allies. When we stand up, when we persist, when we fight with all our might, victory is not just possible, it's inevitable. Let's channel this energy into our week. Embrace the fight and celebrate the wins, big or small. Together, we can conquer anything. Can I say that again? Can I say this one again, this closing? Let's channel this energy into our week. Embrace the fight and celebrate the wins, big or small. Together, we can we can conquer anything. Yeah, that's how we roll, y'all. That's how we roll. And I hope that as we, tomorrow's going to be a crazy day, but I really do believe with all of the work that so many people are putting into this race for Kamala Harris, all the people that are putting in the work for democracy, all of the celebrities, all of the regular folks that are just going about their daily lives that are fighting for democracy, all the people that have crossed over and say, wait, I'm a Republican, but I'm voting beyond my being a Republican. I'm voting for the Constitution. I'm voting for a better tomorrow, to preserve the Union. Yes, Lisa says, embrace the fight. I think with all the people out there, that are like myself, going online and just keep reposting all the positive thoughts and all the positive things from the Kamala Harris, or the people that are contributing so much money for the campaigns across the board. It is all of us working hard. It is all of us doing our small part, whatever that part may be. Never think your part is too small. Some are on a bullhorn. Some are on their keyboards. Some are in the streets speaking. Some are going door to door. Some are going to the rallies. Some are doing all that they can to save this country. Nothing is in vain. Nothing is too small. We are in this together. And I do believe we are going to win. And I do believe we're not just going to win, but we're going to win big. I just think there are more people in this country that want civility. They want country. They want, as Kamala says, they want to turn the page. We all want to turn the page. We are tired of Trump and all his followers, all his minions. We are tired of all of them. We're tired of them. We're tired of their negativity, their bashing people, their racist remarks. We're tired. And we are going to survive, but not only survive, we will thrive. We are going to win. We will win. Why? Because everyone is working so hard for the win. And when you look across the board, there are, I mean, man, the Kamala folks, those of us who want to save this democracy are working overtime to make it so right. And I really believe, you got both, as they say in some of the sports games, you got two sides, and they're both praying to Jesus that they win. You go to the football game, and both sides are praying for God to give them the win. But guess who gets the win? Even though you're praying for your win, the side that puts in the work. The side that puts in the work. And the Kamala Harris people, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents, have been putting in the work. And that is why I believe we will win. Both sides are praying, God, I deserve a win. But you had to put in the work. And we are putting in the work. Okay, guys, have a great day. Have a great week. And we will see each other tomorrow. And we'll just, hey, we're pushing through. We still got a day and a half to push through. Get out there. Call your friends, call your loved ones, call your cousins, call your aunties, call your nieces, call your nephews, talk to them, encourage them. Don't beat them over the head. Reason with them. Explain to them. Explain why democracy is important. We do not want to go the way of the autocrat. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. Love you all. See you tomorrow.